Hello and welcome, Fit Zebras and our fellow Granta students. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make sediment jars. This is a science project where we will explore the different materials that make up the soil that you might find in your garden. So firstly, let's see what we need for this. Well, most importantly, obviously, we need some dirt from the garden. This needs to be natural earth rather than the kind of soil you might buy from a garden centre. This is because we're interested in all the different layers that you can find, all the different things that might make up the soil. So you'll need your adult at home to help you gather some dirt from a suitable place. You don't want to dig up anyone's bulbs or seeds or damage any flowers that they may be trying to grow. So your adult should be able to help you find a good spot for that. So we're going to start by exploring the dirt with our hands to see what we can feel and see and even smell in here. So this soil was quite damp, so it has got that kind of rain smell going on in there. It's quite okay. I have a little bit of a leaf. There's some twigs. There's some stones, because the area where I got this from, there was some gravel nearby, so I guess they must have come over. So there's quite a bit of soil, and some grass. Yeah, that's because there's a lawn nearby and there's a stone. So first of all, have a good old explore with your fingers. And don't worry, we're going to wash our hands thoroughly when we're finished. But if you really don't want to use your fingers, you can push it around with a pen or something. But to get the full sensory experience, fingers are good. So we've had a nice look round. Look at that size of that. Okay, so now you need a jar. Now this is just an old pasta sauce jar that I have rinsed out, and it's now nice and clean. I would recommend a jar this kind of height rather than a smaller sort of jam jar, because it's going to allow you to see all the layers of the soil when it settles. Okay, so it says in the instructions about half. We'll just put it in. We're going to try and get as many of the different pieces as we can. You can hear the stones. And it's actually still quite damp from whenever it last rained. There's also some snow the other day, so that's obviously changed the texture of the soil. So instead of it being dry and powdery, it's quite damp, almost mud-like. It's got a bit wet. Right. So about half. Okay, again, don't worry. I'm going to thoroughly wash my hands when I'm finished before I touch anything else. I'm also going to thoroughly clean anything I'm using here. So here's some water, and it's just tap water. We're going to add this to the jar, fill it all the way up to the top, and it looks like a nice brown cloudy concoction. Okay, so now this is very important. Screw that lid on as tight as you can. Get an adult to help you with that, so that it's definitely on. Nothing's going to come out of there. And then again, ask your adult at home for some assistance if you need, and give it a shake. All right, but make sure we're holding the lid just in case. Okay, so I'm going to give it a good old mix. All right, now it doesn't look like much of anything at the moment apart from muddy water. But what we'll do is we'll leave it for a day or two, at least a day. So put it somewhere safe, somewhere cool and dry where pets or younger siblings can't knock it flying. And then you can come back to it in about a day or so, but that doesn't mean you can't check on it from time to time, see what's happening. I think I will leave what could happen until the next video. So in the next video, we should be coming up, hopefully, if it's all been edited correctly, we will have a look at what happens to this jar in a day or so and see what happens. Okay, see you in a minute. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to our video about sediment jars. Here's mine. You can see the layers. Deep packed earth layer down here, just brown water, and then the top you can see all the little floating bits. Now apparently these sets separate by weight, so obviously the heavier things down the bottom,
Yeah,
lighter things on the top. There you go. Thank you.